how to create a Flask app for this. So let's move forward. So in order to create our Flask app, we need to create a folder with OCR app name, or you can choose any name. This is optical character recognition app, so I am taking this name. And I have created certain files which are required for the Flask app. Let me explain you each one of them. So first we will see the config.file. In this I have imported OS, and from OS I have taken environment. Here we are defining the configuration. So for the first class, that is config, we are setting debug equal to false and testing also false. Similarly, we are setting the file path in the base dir variable. We have chosen a secret key by a PyAnalytics name. You can choose any secret key, and you should provide the uploads folder path, that is in the static folder. Here you can see static folder in the uploads variable. Also we have set session cookie secure equal to true and default theme equal to none. Other than this, I have created two more classes. One is development config, in which I have set debug equal to true and secure equal to false, and one more class, that is debug config, in which I have set debug equal to false. Now let's see the app.py file. So this is the main file which will run the app. So if the main function will be called, it will run the app. Running the app is done through init.py. So let's see what is init.py. So in init.py we have imported Flask, and we have set the app equal to Flask name, and we are calling the configurations here. As we have already defined the configuration in config.py, we are calling them here, and we are also importing views from app. So let's see what's the views.py file. So this is the main file that we have created. I have shown you this code in Google Colab. This is the exact same code. Let me explain you one more time. So this is all the required libraries we need to import. I have already explained you all of in the Google Colab. Here we are setting the file path for the uploads in initial file upload config. We are setting the path to config. So in the app.root we have two methods, get and post. By default it will be get in the initial phase, so that it will open the index.html file the first time the app is launched, and as soon as we create or execute any request, it will be in the post section. In the post section you can see that I have taken the image using image upload request.files. Similarly, I have opened it using image.open and performed all the operations that we have already seen in Google Colab. All these operations are similar, exactly same to what we have done in the Google Colab. Converting the image to array, then image to grayscale, then converting image back to PNG, extracting the text from the image, removing the symbols, and all the functions that we have already explored. Here we are again saving the image to display in the HTML, and then we are returning the image. In the end you can see this is the main function. So whenever the main function is called, the app will run. Now let me show you how I designed the front end. This is the index.html file. So in index.html file, I have created the front end of the app. In order to understand this, in order to get a better knowledge about this, you should already have a basic understanding of HTML and CSS. Here you can see that I have used jQuery and also materialize.css. So I have imported both. Next, in the first division, I have created the heading of the app, that is optical character recognition app, and also made by PyAnalytics. In the second division, I have set the option for the user to upload the image and a button named with browse. So the user can select the browse button and upload any image that he wants, from which we will extract the text. In the next division, I have defined the scripts which will handle all the data that is being uploaded above and perform the required operations that are needed in order to extract the text from that image. Other than these files, some of the files are also important in the static folder. In static, you can see that I have created certain folders. First is the CSS. So I already told you that we are using materialize.css. So it should be in the CSS folder along with materialize.min.css. This is the image section. So the white background image that we use in the app, it will be stored in this. Similarly, in the JS folder, I have used materialize.js and materialize.min.js. and the uploads folder will contain the uploaded image by the user. Some of the most important files that are required for this project are proc file. So proc file will tell that this is a web app, and it will run the command gunicon, which will in turn run the app with a timeout of 60. That is a time lapse of 60 seconds for the app to run. Now let's see how it will work, how we can run this app. And before running, we need to satisfy all the requirements. So here you can see I have created a requirements.txt file. So these are all the requirements that are necessary for this app. You can create this requirements.txt. Let me show you how you can create this. So here you can see that I have opened Anaconda command prompt. You need to move to the specified folder where your project is saved. So you should copy that location and type it here. I am using cd space, the location of my folder. So in order to install the requirements.txt to create that file, you need to run this command pip reqs here, and it will create the requirements.txt file here. In case pip request is not installed on a system, you can easily install it using pip install pip reqs. As we installed any library using pip, similarly pip reqs can also be written by this. So here you can see that my requirement is already satisfied because I have the requirement.txt file is already there. So here in the project folder, I have also created a readme file. So in order to make this project work, we need to do some installations. Before that, we should install Tesseract on our machine. I've copied this link here. You can go to this link, copy this link and paste it in your browser. Here on this link, you should download this according to your Windows version, whether it is 64-bit or 32-bit. I have already downloaded it. You need to download this and install this. This is an exe file. It will easily install. And after installation, you need to set the path of this. So let me show you how you can set the path. For that, you need to go into the C drive. Let me show you how you can do that. So in your C drive, you need to go to the program files. And if after installation, your Tesseract OCR will be seen here, you need to click on this and copy this path from here. You need to copy this path, go to the properties of this PC. Here, you should go to Advanced System Settings. So in the Advanced System Properties, System Settings, you will see this Environment Variables tab. You need to click on this. So in the Environment Variables tab, you should go to the path, edit this and add your path here. I have already added it, as you can see here. In this path variable, you can set your path and add it and click on OK.